Okay, no one's here yet, so I am just talking to myself. Oh, here we go. Okay. Hold on. God. Hi. Hi, guys. Okay. Oh, good, you are here. Okay, did you have to, like, move? Or did you automatically get put here? You had to move, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Go here. God, the beginnings are always such a hot mess. I apologize. Okay, so now I need to move everything to this one. Damn. Give me a couple seconds. I'll get it figured out. Hi guys. I hope you all are well on this final day of November. Yeah, I know I do need to slow down the chat, which is what I am trying to do right now. One sec. So let me delete this failed stream. Delete. What? I thought it was the 27th. 27th? I have a lisp. Honey, it is the 30th. Where have you been? Hi from Croatia. Hello from Croatia. Okay. Let's get this bad boy. Need to paste the description into this one. So yeah, I just updated the description, so it might be beneficial to refresh the page, especially if you wanted to use the prompts, because there were some prompts in the description. Australia, Ireland, Malaysia, hello. Okay, so cool. Slow mode should be on now, so you can only comment every 30 seconds. Just makes it slightly more bearable for both me and you. So I put the schedule in the description, which I've already kind of fucked up because I came late and then there were issues getting everything sorted. But the schedule is in the description, as well as some prompts if you guys wanted to use the prompts. I know everyone's asking about Ladybug. I can't show her to you right now. She's like too frazzled. But I do have a story, and this is fresh. This just happened last night. So before last night, she hadn't meowed. Okay, context. Bert and I got a cat. Her name's Ladybug. She's the light of my life at the moment. And most of my mental energy has been spent worrying about this damn cat. So we got a cat. She, when we first got her, hid for like a week. She was just very skittish, very nervous. And as of last night, she hadn't meowed. We hadn't heard her make a noise. And so last night, Bert was out somewhere, I was at home, and I heard this yowling, that was a terrible impression. But it was this loud yowling. And our building kind of has this courtyard in the middle where there's lots of cats. So I thought it just came from outside, whatever. Because I went downstairs and Bug was just kind of looking at me, and I was like, okay, I'll leave you alone. So obviously, you know where the story is going. The yowling was her. She has not gotten spayed yet, so we think she is feeling sexy. We think she is fertile, and kind of every time you pet her butt, she kind of presents to you her backside. Yes, I know she's in he is the phrase. I was mostly trying to be funny. So, God, so she was up like all last night. We were up all last night because she was just like howling. And it was crazy because she had not made a single noise before last night. So, so I'm taking her to the vet tomorrow. Firstly, because she's had like diarrhea. She's kind of been pooping funny. So the vet's gonna check that, and if that's all okay, then she'll just get spayed the same day. I feel bad for her. Like, truthfully, I wish I could help her. I wish I could make this more bearable for her. But yeah, so she's getting spayed hopefully tomorrow. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. That is what I've been doing. I know, can we not like talk about bestiality? Okay, so let's talk. That was like my opening anecdote. Stream. So if you're new here, this is a productivity stream. I just spilled coffee on myself, god damn it. I am writing, I'm working on my novel. I think other people are also, because it's the last day of National Novel Writing Month, which is exciting. And yeah, it's a productivity stream. I've got some prompts in the description if that's something you'd like to use. The prompts are, there's 5. Because I think if I plan to write 1, 2, 3, oh no, I didn't. There's only 4 writing bursts. But the prompts are, call your mother and ask her what to do. Is something missing? Shut the door, listen from the outside. Fake it. And do we need holes? So those are the prompts for today. Like I said, I also put our tentative schedule in the description. So you can follow along with that as well. So yeah, how do prompts work here? They like don't work really. Can you stop talking about the holes? It's you're right. Write this in your own private Word document. The prompts are literally just, I didn't even think to put them at first, but people were asking for them. So they're honestly just for if you want to use them, if you're like working on individual pieces or something, or it's just like practicing. The prompts are just meant to give you a starting point. You don't have to use them. You don't have to even acknowledge them. The sun is going to be a problem soon, isn't it? They're just there. So, yes, that does mean there's 1 minute left of chatting. We're gonna write. It's 15 minutes past the hour. So we are gonna write until 30 minutes past the hour, so for 15 minutes. Yeah, cool. Let's get to work, eh? Cool. Let me put on bubbles. What do you put on as a song? What do you put as a what? What songs do I listen to? I listen to my Spotify. I've got a bunch of playlists. I think it's just Savannah Amazing. So you can use that if you want. But yeah, cool. We're gonna write for 15 minutes, and then these headphones are like, they go really far into your ears, and I feel like I'm talking really loud, but I'm probably not. Cool. 15 minutes. I will check in 15 minutes. too high. After this little writing spurt is over, I'll put a link in the description to my Spotify if you guys want to listen to what I'm listening to. You can literally, like, if you follow me, you can literally see, like, what songs I'm listening to. I've also got a couple of playlists that I normally listen to while I'm writing, so I'll show you guys those in a sec. need to crack my neck, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh, Christ. I'm sorry. Sorry. You got 5 more minutes. I'm sorry I got you out of your flow. It's a bodily function. Oh. Time is up, kiddos. Cool. Hello. Welcome back. Cool. First order of business, I'll give you my Spotify link. I was listening to my What Could This Be playlist. There's two. There's a What Could This Be 1 and a What Could This Be 2. I was listening to 1. Let me get my link. Copy from... How'd you guys do? Ooh, 29,849 words for Nano. You were so close, my friend. Finish strong. Cool. So I put my Spotify link in between the schedule and the prompts. Yeah, cool. How are you guys doing? Ooh, going for the 60K. Go for it. How many words do you type per minute? I bet you're a fast boy. I haven't even done the testy thing. I'm curious. I don't know, I don't want to do it now because I feel like that's too much pressure. I'll do it later. I type quite quickly. I was always we took typing classes in high school. Our freshman year you had to take, it was a word processing elective. And I was always that bitch that finished everything a week early. So it was basically just another study hall for me. It was great. How are you with your novel? It's good. I'm almost at 50,000 words. Which, not just for Nano. I've been working on this since the beginning of the year, so it's not as impressive as people who started at the beginning of the month. But yeah, I'm almost at 50,000 words for the novel. And honestly, I think I just got over the middle slump. It was nasty. It was I kept bouncing between it would be 35,000 words, 40,000 words, go back down, because then I'd change something. And it was really just the middle grind of kind of really figuring the story out. But now I really feel I'm on the last kind of I just need to finish it off. So I think the last bit might go faster. It has to go faster because my deadline is January 1st, as we all know. But yeah, no, it's going really well. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm having fun doing it, so. Is the novel something you wanted to do before or after you started YouTube? I've talked about this before, so I don't want to get on it too much. I was writing before YouTube even was a thing, really, that people did. When I think I was either 13 or 14? And I was 14. No, I wrote a novel when I was 14, and I've said this before, I'll say it again. It was garbage, it was bad, but it was a full-length thing. It wasn't good, but I've always wanted to do this. And I have, privately, and now it's I'm very lucky in that it's a thing I can do as like a job, pretty much. January 1st, 2018, right? Yeah, 2018. The publication date is kind of bouncing around a little bit. I originally was told spring 2019, but now it might be earlier. I honestly have no idea. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. It's not up to me. It's not up to me. Oh, also, I'll mention this quickly. I made, I think you just say it like coffee, it's spelled ko-fi.com, coffee. It's in the description. Basically, it's sort of like Patreon in that it's like a tip jar, except it's not a pledge. It's literally just like a one-time thing. And its gimmick is that you like donate £3 and it's like buying me a coffee. So that being said, if you like my writing or like these streams or just would like to get me another one of these, no, you don't have to. It's just a way for people to support the streams. 'Cause I know there's like super chat on here and it's whatever, I don't know, it's fine, but it's just like a slightly more personal way, I feel like. So again, no one has to do that. Portrait is Louis through the king. It is indeed. Louis watches over me, keeps me safe. Aside from writing constantly to improve your writing style, what are the aspects that you specifically look into to improve on? That's the thing, especially with like novels, I guess, is that so much goes into it, right? So you can be a great writer but write like a really shit novel, because good writing doesn't necessarily equal good story. It doesn't equal good characters. It doesn't, the pacing, the tone, the voice, so there's so much that goes into it. I don't know, I think currently I'm focused on improving maybe less how I write, like on a sentence level, but more like the sort of broader, Yeah, same goes for poetry, definitely. Same goes for poetry, that's very true. It's just that novels, I guess they're like, they're longer. They're normally longer, right? And poetry, poetry can be anything, I feel like. And I guess a novel could also be anything, but there's like story structure things that are pretty consistent across the board, So I don't know, I'm just I'd say I'm focusing on my storytelling at the moment. So, okay, I'll address this. So it's not weird to ask for money from people with less money than you. It's just, you don't have to. It's just people ask. I had a Patreon that I recently got rid of. And I don't know how much money people think I have. Being a writer is not an incredibly lucrative career path. So whatever, I'll stop talking about it now. It's just a tip jar thing. If you like these, it's really not a big deal. We're gonna write again in 2 minutes. Can you recommend me a really good book that you've read recently and enjoyed? Whenever I read a book, right, it's always very like fresh in my mind for a couple of weeks. So it wasn't necessarily my favorite book, but I just finished This Darkness Mine. I totally forget the author. She did The Female of the Species. Mindy McGinnis, that's who it is. So that's kind of like in my head at the moment. How do you write novels without writing about yourself? I don't think you can write about yourself. They say write what you know, and that's not necessarily write what you know doesn't mean like put in a self-insert. It just means, you're allowed to use your experiences and you're allowed to like use your perspective of the world because it's you, and that's why writing this as someone who's like a personality online has been kind of tricky because I want to put my own experiences in, but at the same time I worry that because people know I've had those experiences, they might think less of it. I don't know. Because like authors normally don't, I guess it's a thing now that they're supposed to have big social media presences or whatever. But a lot of times you'd read a book and know fuck all about the author, so I don't know, it's tricky. It's a tricky balance to strike. Let me go through the comments again. Oh yeah, we need to start writing now. Cool, we're gonna write up to the hour, so for 20 minutes. And then I will check in with you guys after. I'm gonna say this again. I'm sorry about the coffee thing, if that's, I really didn't intend it to be something that, I don't know, I feel kind of embarrassed about it now, to be completely honest with you. It's honestly just a thing that if you'd like to do, you can, and it helps me out because being a self-published author is tumultuous and financially unstable. So, okay. Anyways, let's write for 20 minutes. Cool. Oh yeah, bubbles, sorry. Bubbles are annoying. You're not even supposed to be looking at me right now. You're supposed to be writing. Shh, 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 shh. This is your 5-minute warning. Here's your 5-minute warning. Got 5 minutes. Yeah, cool. 5 more minutes and then I will check back in. I'm back. It's getting dark. I'm gonna turn on the light. So there you go. Hello. How is everyone doing? Let me catch up on the chat. I just suddenly got really tired. Just want a nap. I just want a nap. I can't hear writing, only typing. What are you writing? It's a novel. I'm working on a novel. Ooh, not writing related, but what do you think of Pocket Camp? I have been having a great time with it. To the point where like I kind of structure my day around it. Why does this one tooth look shiny? Anyways, I'm self-employed. I work from home, which allows me to spend my time on insignificant things such as Pocket Camp and spend a lot of time on those things. That being said, I'm at level 38. Level 38 now, I think. You haven't accepted my friend request. I'm sorry, I got a lot, and I think I might be at the limit. I don't remember. There's a limit. There's like a 100-person limit. Honestly though, I'm gonna go out and like purge because some of those people haven't logged in for like 3 days, and I don't have time for that personally. Yeah, I like Pocket Camp. It is a bit like, I can already tell that it's starting to like, okay, gotta get the squid and blah, blah, you know, so like, and it's a bit cheeky with the leaf tickets, etc. Yeah, I like the Christmas furniture they've just released. That's quite exciting. I'm curious because my like favorite part of like all the old Animal Crossing games and like New Leaf and stuff is like the events, because it's just fun and it's like something interesting. So I'm curious if they're gonna do that. I guess the next one would be Christmas, right? So I'm curious to see how that works. Yeah. What drinks do you like to have to be productive? Sometimes I'll straight up drink black coffee at like 9 o'clock at night because the taste of it like makes me want to do things. Yeah, I like my coffee. I like a glass of wine in the evenings. Where are you? So I can translate your time schedule to mine. I am in London, England. But really, if you just look at it like on the hour, I think there's one time zone, or maybe more than that. That's like, it changes by a half-hour interval instead of an hour interval. But you should, if you just look at like the actual minute part, you should be able to sync it up fine, regardless. Where is this magic time zone? I don't know. I swear I've seen that though. Maybe I'm making it up. Oh, that was my hip. For all of you that are following along at home. Do you write a structure for your novel and then write it accordingly, or does that limit the fun? I did write a pretty exhaustive outline before I even started writing anything. Which I think was ultimately really helpful, but since then I have gone away from the outline in many ways. It's just because like when you're actually writing it and you start thinking about it more, some things start to make less sense and some things start to make more sense, and it just changes naturally. But yeah, I like to plan because I find that the main reason I end up getting writer's block a lot of the time is because I don't know what happens next. So I just end up sitting there, just not because I don't know what happens, I can't write it. So I like to plan things out so I don't get stuck like that, but I let myself kind of deviate from it when I think it's necessary or would be ultimately beneficial. Do you have a favorite meal? I say a lot that, like, if I didn't have to eat to live, I don't think I would eat. I really just don't think it's that much fun. And, like, I just don't like, well, here's the thing. I like really shit food. I love shit food. I love, like, chicken nuggets that you make in the oven and, like, just some freaking microwave, like, you know, give me the processed shit. I love it. I could never go to a fancy restaurant because along with liking just, like, dumb things, I'm really picky, so I don't even also like good things. I only just like go vegetarian. I know. And normally, no, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That is in my head a lot. I've never eaten red meat, mostly because I don't like it. But it's just chicken, and if it's an option, I always get tofu instead of chicken. I have the occasional chicken nugget. Are you religious? No. If this part of your life were a chapter in a book, what would it be called? I don't know. I feel like to know that, I would have to know what happens next. And I don't. So I can't appropriately title it. Okay, then why do you celebrate Christmas? I assume that's in response to I'm not religious. Because Christmas isn't like... It is no longer primarily a religious celebration. It's just not. It's a cultural, like, thing. So, there you go. When you don't write with us, do you usually take a lot of breaks or keep writing straight? I think I do it quite similar to how I do it here. I'll, like, focus for a good bit, and then I'll talk to my villagers on pocket camp, and then I come back. Who's your favorite character in Animal Crossing? In Pocket Camp, my favorite, like, non-villager character, I think, is Leaf, in New Leaf, the sloth who works at the garden center. Villagers, I like Fauna. She's cute. Yeah, I think those are my favorites. Are people asking about my sweater? Is that... Okay, this is from... I think it's from Romwe. That, like, cheap-ass wholesale place. I think it's from there. I'm not sure they have it anymore because I got it a few months ago. You shop a lot in Rome. I actually don't. I just made like a big order there a few months ago and I keep wearing the stuff. It seems like I do a lot, but I think I've only ever made one purchase. Oh shit, we're supposed to be writing now. Cool, we're gonna write until the half hour. Why is my face getting red? We're gonna write until the half hour mark and then I'll be back. How does that sound, my friends? Also, my enemies. Okay, can you read us a sentence from your novel, please? Oh. That is a full sentence from my novel. You're welcome. Okay, let's put on the bubbles. Best sentence yet. You're damn right. Okay, we're gonna write for 20 minutes and then I will check back in with you guys. Prompts are in the description. You can pick whichever one you want. My dude, you keep asking about turtles. I'm halfway through Turtles All the Way Down. I have no opinion yet. Just 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. And then I will check back in with you guys. And then we'll chat for a bit, write one more time, and then we'll be done. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. I'm at a good part in the story. I'm enjoying myself. What fart? I did not fart. I didn't fucking fart. It might have been the chair. Because I'll tell you what, if I did, I would have mentioned it. There's no point in playing it off. You have to acknowledge it. And I did not. I'm just being honest. I want you to have all the true and good and honest information about me so you can make your own assumptions but I did not. I'll crack my neck again though in a second. Wait, hold on. Didn't do it. This side. No, it's not there. I thought you were human for a moment. I do. Ask bird. But just not now. Just not now. Yeah, I really want to show off my biceps. Hey guys, check that out. It's good stuff. When are you going to post normal videos again? I don't know. I won't talk about it now because my next video was going to be me talking about why I haven't. I have been having a crisis, which I'll talk about later. We really miss you, but we hope you're alright. Dude, I'm literally here right now. I'm here, I'm on my writing Twitter all day. Just because I haven't been posting high definition, versions of myself, I'm still here. Are you okay? I'm totally fine. I just feel like I don't have anything to say. But I enjoy doing these because it's just like hanging out and like just getting some work done and chatting, and it's whatever. But I don't know. I just feel like I don't have anything to say. And I haven't been really writing poetry as much because I've been working on the novel, so I don't know. I lent my sister my copy of Graffiti because she needed a poetry book for a literature course. Now her whole class loves your writing. That's amazing. That's really sweet. Yeah, I'm glad they liked it. Tell them thank you from me. Sorry, I say this every time with the chat, like, I don't know, it gives me a headache. It's like my eyes don't know what to focus on. So I'm trying to go through slowly. Did you struggle with writing a mixed race character because you're white? Did you get any help? Yeah, I am getting help. And I don't know, the debate of it, I'm kind of stuck. Because a lot of people say, I don't know, people say white writers shouldn't write characters of color because they're white and don't understand those experiences, which I think is totally valid and that makes perfect sense. But at the same time, I can't just whitewash something. Firstly, because I don't want to, and two, because that's not realistic of the place, it's set in a small town, but there's people of color in small towns, so that representation needs to be there. So it's like I kind of am walking that balance. So yeah, I want to make sure that, I want to make sure the representation is there, but also that I'm showing it in an honest way, yeah. Spotify, do you have one? Links in the description, my dude. Is it set in the US or the UK? It's set in the US. It's set in a small town in Ohio, which, if you're familiar with Savannah Brown history, you'll know that I also did. I disagree with that. people of color don't all have the same experiences, and assuming that there's a universal experience that they have as a basis for why white people can't rate them as racist as fuck. Yeah, I understand that viewpoint too. It's tricky. It's a tricky thing. Honestly, my gripe is that I want to make sure the representation is there while also making sure I don't step on anyone's toes and also don't portray any, make sure I don't do it poorly, because I think a lot of people would prefer that I just do it not at all rather than do it poorly. So it's a tricky topic. It's a tricky topic. I don't know, why am I sitting like this? Hey. I need to stop sitting like this. Will you be selling these books on your site, or will it be in bookshops? This novel is being published by like an actual publisher. So it's not just a me operation. It'll be in stores and available where all books are sold. I feel like I opened a big political discussion mess. It's fine. It's really not. We're all adults here, right? No, you really haven't. I think it's interesting, and I wanted to. I wanted to talk about it anyway, so it's fine. I can't bring Buck. I feel that she's been through a lot. She's very horny, and I just don't want to. I just want to leave her alone. And she's still kind of a bit afraid of upstairs. I think we've got her pretty much used to downstairs. But I don't want to. We're letting her kind of come up here and explore in her own time, but I don't want to force her. We've tried catnip. We got one of those diffusers, the like pheromone scent diffusers. And that seems to have helped. Yeah, we have literally tried everything to make this damn cat more comfortable in our house. She's just scared and nervous. Did you say horny? I can't breathe. She is in heat. Leave her alone. It's a very vulnerable time for Bug. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about a person. Any plans for December? I gotta get this damn cat spayed. How do you avoid burnout? I'm not working on any creative projects like this, but I can feel it creeping on with school. I don't know. Pace yourself, obviously, is the first thing that comes to mind. Because I find that, I'm gonna write 3,000 words today, and I do that, then it's I feel like I can't write for another week, because I feel like I was too in tune. So I think pacing yourself is good. I think, I said this before, but if you're writing a novel, I think it's helpful to outline and know what happens. And it also helps if you just enjoy what you're doing. You can't really get burnt out of something that you just enjoy and have fun doing, which I think is probably where I am. Are you getting a big dog that thinks it's a small dog? That's still on the list of things to do. That's still going to happen. Bug is a priority at the moment. We should be writing. Give it 5 more minutes. We'll chat for another 5 minutes and then we'll do the last 15 minutes writing. Can you tell I'm getting lazy? What level are you in Animal Crossing? 38, I think I said. I think I'm at 38. Always fun taking nervous cats to the vet. She's like, yeah, it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a whole thing. She's really fine getting into her carrier. Like, she'll let me pick her up. She'll let me, like, manipulate her. She'll let me, like, play with her paws and stuff. So she's, like, chill, but, like, to a certain point, she's like, no, stop. So we'll see. Bug is such a creative name for a cat. Her full name is Ladybug. The last already, I just joined. If you wait a little bit after this finishes, I keep all the uploaded streams on my channel, so you can just go back from the beginning and pretend it's live. Book tour, yeah, probably. Probably. Again, I can't say anything for certain yet, but yeah, probably. I don't know, that'll still be like a year or so away. This one tooth is like shiny. I don't, like, the bottom bits of these two are both fake. So maybe that's why. Oh, I've just opened up a whole can of worms with mentioning I have half fake teeth, haven't I? Europe book tour. I don't know. Maybe. Those decisions are unfortunately not up to me. So, obviously, like, I guess, because I can't even say who the publisher is yet, but after the publisher is announced, ask them if they think people want me there, and realistically, if they think they can make a profit off of me going there, then they'll take me there. So, why do you have fake teeth? I broke my teeth when I was young. I smashed my face on a ladder and my front 2 teeth broke in half. That's why. So under a black light, because teeth, they like turn a color and you can see these two. Dodie's book. Yeah, I have not read it yet. But we have 3 copies of it. Because I went and saw my literary agent right after it came out, and we have the same literary agent. So he had a copy of her book, which I took with me. But then the publishers also sent me and Bert both a copy, so we now have 3 copies of Dodie's book. So, if anyone wants one. Zoella advent calendar. You can't do this to me, guys. Who's Zoella? I don't know. Can someone explain to me who Zoella is, please? We're not doing this. I'm shutting it down in the comments. We're not having this discussion. We need to write anyways, you fucking little parasites. We need to write. So yeah, this will be the last writing sprint, and then I'll stick around for another 5 minutes, say goodbye, and then and then we will finish this. Stop asking me about people. Okay, Genuinely, I'm not looking at the comments anymore. Because I'm going to write for 15 minutes and then I'll check back. Put the bubbles on. Cool. Oh my gosh, sorry. my god. Sorry. I'm sleepy. It's a bit stark so early, it makes me want to go to bed. Okay, sorry. You got 7 more minutes. I just had an idea. You know, when you've got like a bit of the story that you're not really sure about, and it's like, it's so easy to fix. I just had that moment. Hooray! Got 5 more minutes left. Okay, I just hit a stopping point, and I don't want to go for another 3 minutes. I have written, how many words total this sesh? 1,452. Sweet me. Yeah, that's not bad. It's like 2 hours though. I don't know how good that actually is. Cool. So we'll kind of close this up. I hope you guys found this helpful. Hope you got some stuff done. Wrote 1700 with you today. Good stuff. 1700. That's a lot. How much do you write outside of these Write With Me live streams? Well, considering I've only done 4 of them, I'd like to think I write often outside of them. But no, I write every day. I've been writing about 1,000 words a day for the past maybe month and a half. Yeah. You mentioned that you dropped out of uni in the last live stream, not to pry, but could you explain? Yeah, it's kind of slightly personal. I wasn't enjoying university. I had other opportunities that were available to me outside of university. I took those opportunities, and now I am infinitely happier than I was before. I just don't think it was for me. I've said this before, but I don't regret going because going to university is what allowed me to live here in the first place. But I just don't think it was for me. I don't think if I was to like stay in the US, I almost wish I could go back and like tell myself not to go. I just don't think it meshed with what I wanted to do. And obviously I'm extraordinarily lucky in that I had these opportunities available to me that, you know, let me kind of pursue this more seriously and professionally, and but yeah, so that's me. Sorry not to leave the stream on such a note. I definitely, maybe later I'd like to go back to school, maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know. We'll see. I don't think colleges for me, my parents will let me drop out, so I guess I'll just waste more of their money and not get a career in my major. Yeah, I feel that, my dude. Sab, what was the name of the book you talked about earlier? It's called This Darkness Mine. What's your favorite thing about yourself? I don't know. I think I have quite a good work ethic. I think, I don't know, when I care about something, I like really care about it, which can also not be the greatest thing, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm driven. I think I'm motivated. That's probably my favorite thing. When is the next stream? I don't know. I was trying to do these every Sunday, but then like the whole thing with Bug happened, and then it kind of caught me off guard. I would like to do these every Sunday. Obviously today is not Sunday. So I don't know, we'll see. Look, keep an eye out on my Twitter. Yeah, just keep an eye out on my Twitter. I'm sad I missed it. I was up all night. Like I said before, I upload these after they're finished. They stay on my channel. Yeah, every Sunday would be every Sunday would be lovely. So yeah, maybe this Sunday do the next one. Could you do them a little later? School finishes at 3:30, so I missed the first half hour. Well, hopefully doing them on Sunday would remedy that, right? So, we'll see. Okay, cool. I think we'll end this here. Cool. Thank you guys for coming. I will hopefully see you on Sunday. Like I said, keep an eye on my Twitter, because I'll mention it there. But yeah, I had a nice productive time. Hope you guys did too. And yeah, thank you guys as always for your support. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay. Let me enjoy your evening wine. Oh, I will. Wink, wink. Okay, see you guys. Bye.